An attempted carjacking is no time to sit and think about what you gotta do, because it's time to act. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson is actually two videos, both of which are attempted carjackings from Brazil. And they're gonna show us how fast these go down, and that in the moment, if you're prepared with attitude, skills, and plan, you can make a carjacker's day go very, very badly. In the first video here, we see this guy who's standing outside the car. He's got a gun pointed at this car and he's trying to carjack him. Well, his problem is going to be that there's going to be an armed good guy or two armed good guys inside the car who are going to drive him off. And they get a couple of shots at him and he bugs out, and they get out of the car to try to find some, follow-up actions from there. This second incident is just as good, and we see these guys on the motorcycle that are rolling up and trying to steal this car, and when the guy gets off and tries to draw his gun, the guy that's in the driver's seat pulls his own and ends the fight. We go to the other side here on this one. I added a little bit more here, kind of sped it up. You see this car is full of people. I think it has 4 people in it, and now as the motorcycle comes around the corner, the driver is at least paying attention. Certainly in South America, you really do in this one. And as the guy gets up and tries to draw his gun, he wastes no time and absolutely drops the hammer on him. Now what we're gonna see is as the good guy gets out, he's gonna see that his threat is over, that this guy doesn't have any fight left in him, makes sure there, kicks the gun away from him, and it's over. Let's back up and learn a few lessons from these ones here. First one is gosh man, use that car that you have as a force multiplier as if you can. But secondly, when that first shot goes off, he decided to draw his gun and fire, make sure that you know the effects of glass on the ballistics of your bullet, that the bullet will deflect towards perpendicular to the glass. And you notice here that even getting shots on that guy, he still got shots back. So, you're not gonna get an immediate stop with a handgun. It just is very rare that you're gonna get that. So you gotta be ready for those things. And then the guys, even you saw the guy on the inside of the car in the passenger seat looked like he got some shots off. And now they get out of the car to assess what's going on. I'm gonna recommend that in these kind of situations, if the car's still running, hit the gas and get the heck out of there and get to safety, because you don't know where that guy is. Use the car, if you possibly can, to get out of there as your first follow-up action, and then call the police. The second one here, I want to see that this guy acts very quickly. He's aware of what's going on. As soon as that guy jumps off the bike, he knows what's coming. And I think some people might think, well, gosh, John, did he really know that there was a threat? We'll see about that in just a minute. But he responds incredibly quickly to the fact that there's a threat. And here's what we're going to see from it here. You can see now that that guy is drawing a gun. He's turned his shoulder back. He's getting that gun out from his hip. And the guy behind the wheel was able to see that. He was close. He saw what was coming earlier. Might have had some other indicators as well. And he puts shots on target and stops that guy immediately. That was a pretty fantastic shooting. Once again, here in the follow-up, I'd recommend you stay in the car and just get the heck out of there if the car's running. But if it's not, he did a good job there of kicking away that guy's gun. You saw it in his hand there, that he kicked it away and then took the follow-up actions. So have your gun, be ready to use it, be ready to protect yourself. These guys covered their ass.